Name of the surah. This surah is named Al-Kawthar, after the word Al-Kawthar that appears in its first verse. Makki or Madani. The scholarly discussion. There is a difference of opinion among the early scholars regarding whether Surah Al-Kawthar was revealed in Makkah or Madinah. Ibn Marduya reports that Abdullah ibn Abbas, Abdullah ibn Azubair, and Aisha, may Allah be pleased with them, considered the surah to be Makki. The same view was held by Kalbi and Muqatil, and it represents the position of the majority of In Surah Ad-Duha, Allah said, "And surely the hereafter and every later stage is better for you than the former. And soon your Lord will give you so much that you will be pleased." In response, Allah gave him, in just one short surah, glad tidings greater than any ever given to a human being. Along with that, Allah decreed that it would be his opponents, not him, who would be cut off, forgotten, and without legacy. 1. The meaning of Al-Kawthar. The word Al-Kawthar is an emphatic form derived from Katra, which means abundance. Yet in this context, it signifies far more than simple plenty. It denotes an immense, limitless abundance of good, spiritual blessings, benefits, and favors that are countless and without end. It does not refer to a single gift, but to a vast, all-encompassing bounty. Recall the situation described in the introduction. The opponents of the Prophet Muhammad believed he was finished, isolated from his tribe, powerless. His business collapsed. His sons who would carry his name had died, and his message was accepted by only a few. They were convinced his life would end in failure, and that he would be forgotten after his death. It was at that moment Allah said, "We have granted you Al-Kawthar." The meaning was clear. Your misguided enemies think you have been ruined and stripped of the good you once had. In reality, we have given you boundless good and innumerable blessings. Noble character. The Prophet Muhammad are endowed with unmatched moral excellence, prophethood, and the Quran. He received revelation, wisdom, and knowledge. Tawhid and the divine way of life he was given. A simple, rational, natural, and comprehensive system of living, one capable of spreading across the world and enduring until the end of time. Exalted renown. His name has been honored globally for over 1400 years and will continue to be raised until the Day of Judgment. A global ummah. Through his call, a worldwide community emerged that would carry the banner of truth forever. No other nation has produced as many pious, righteous, and noble people, even when weakened. This ummah retains more good than any other. Victory in his lifetime. He witnessed his message triumph and saw the rise of a community strong enough to influence the world. Progeny and legacy. Although his enemies mocked him for having no surviving sons, Allah blessed him with spiritual descendants, the Muslims who will honor his name until the last day. Through his daughter Fatima, he also gave him physical descendants who have spread throughout the world and take pride solely in their lineage to him. These are blessings people have witnessed in this world. But Al-Kawthar also includes two immense favors the Prophet Muhammad will receive in the hereafter, known to us only because he himself informed us. 2. What the Prophet Muhammad said about the fountain of Al-Kawthar, a meeting place for the Ummah on the day of resurrection, when cries of thirst, thirst, fill the air. The Prophet's Ummah will gather at this fountain and drink from it. The Prophet will be the first to reach it and will stand at its center. He said, "This is a fountain at which my Ummah will assemble on the day of resurrection. I will arrive at the fountain before you." Bukhari, Muslim, Ibn Majah, Musnad Ahmad. "I shall be there before you and will bear witness over you, by Allah. I can see my fountain right now," a promise to the Ansar. Addressing the Ansar, he said, "After me you will face selfishness and favoritism. Endure it patiently until you meet me at the fountain." Its central position. I shall be near the middle of the fountain on the day of resurrection. Emphasis on its reality. Abu Barza al-Islami was asked if he had heard about the fountain from the Prophet. He replied, "Not once or twice or 5 times, but many times may Allah deprive of its water whoever denies it." Abu Dawud response to denial. Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad rejected the reports about the fountain and denied the narrations of Abu Barza al-Islami, Bara ibn Azib, and Aid ibn Amir. In response, Abu Sub produced a written record he had taken from Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al as containing the Prophet's words, "Beware, your place of meeting, me will be my fountain." Summary. Al-Kawthar is not merely a river. It is Allah's declaration that He has given His messenger limitless good and character, revelation, renowned followers, success, progeny, and eternal rewards. While His enemies claimed He was cut off, Allah decreed that it would be they who would be cut off from all remembrance, and He who would remain forever. 2. Different dimensions of the fountain have been given in different traditions, but according to a large number of the traditions, it will extend from Ayla, the present Israeli seaport, of Ulat to Sana'a of Yemen, or from Ayla to Aden, or from Amman to Aden in length, and from Ayla to Jaffa, a place between Jeddah and Rebi, in breadth. Bukhari Kitab Ar-Riqaq, Abu Dawud, at Tayalisi Hadith, No. 995. Musnud Ahmad, Marwiyat, Abu Bakr Siddiq and Abdullah bin Umar, Muslim, Kasab al-Tahara, and Kitab al-Fatzil, Tirmidhi Abwab Sifat al-Qiyamah, Ibn Majah, Kitab Azud. From this it appears that, on the resurrection day, the present Red Sea itself will be turned into the fountain of Kawthar, and the correct knowledge is only with Allah. About this fountain, the Holy Prophet has told us that water will be supplied to it from the river Kawthar of paradise, which is being mentioned below. 2 channels from paradise will flow into it and supply water to it. Muslim, Kitab al-Fada'il. According to another tradition, a canal from the river Kawthar of paradise will be opened towards this fountain. Musnad Ahmad Marwiyat, Abdullah bin Mas. 4. According to the description of it given by the Holy Prophet, its water will be whiter than milk according to other traditions, whiter than silver, and according still others, whiter than snow, cooler than snow, sweeter than honey. The earth of its